I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I really don't want to be up here right now. I really don't want to be sitting up in this seat. I really don't want to do this. But I have an obligation. I started a YouTube channel. With the wins and the losses, I got to show my face. I got to take my L's. I got to drink my humble pie. My humble soup. Eat my humble pie. Whatever it is, I got to do that because that's what I signed up for. I knew going in it was going to be games like this. And although I don't want to do it, I'm going to do it. You know, Titan fans, y'all, I know y'all going to have something to say. That's cool. We can go at it in the comment section. I did preface my preview by saying we could lose this game. All right? So I already knew we could get an L. You know, I have respect for the Titans. I just thought our defense was going to, show up. And for the most part, they did early on. Show up and, take care of business. And we would just eke by with 17 points. We couldn't even muster up 6. All right, so let's get into it real quick. This video is going to be so short because I'm still irritated. First and foremost, not Tannehill, Tua. I'm not the type of guy, because there's some people and they're already doing it. They're calling Tua trash. They're saying that Tua sucks, and it's so easy to go after Tua for this game. He did not have a great game. He played a horrible game for the most part, outside of the 45-yard pass to Waddle, which was a thing of beauty. All right, and those are the things he's getting a little bit better at. But he missed so many guys open, took sacks unnecessarily, was off passing wise, just off. The offense was out of sync, and mainly because Tua was just out of sync. Play calling was bad. Penalties at the wrong time. Could barely run the football. Wasn't able to stay committed to it as well because of being behind the 8 ball. A lot of stuff. Missed interceptions that Tua threw that weren't completed. The stupid fumble that he had where the ball just slips out of his. Just so much wrong. All right? All because Tua just was out of sync. It didn't help the offense be in sync. Nobody could get open as well. And even when they were open, the balls were behind, low. He skipped a few. It was just bad. All right? Tua played a horrible game. But that's not the only reason why we lost, guys. It's not the only reason why we lost. You can blame this on Tua if you want. That's not the only reason why we lost. We partly lost because we also couldn't stop the run. Let's just be honest. We can't beat the Tennessee Titans if you can't stop the run. Plain and simple, because I was about to say pass interference, so we'll get to that. That play action is lethal when you can't stop the run. 2 touchdowns off of play action because you can't stop the run. It's going to be a problem, all right? We bottled up Tua for the most part, but that don't mean nothing if they get over 150 yards on the ground, which is what they did, all right? You hold them to about 110, 115, you can get away with that. For the whole game, you can get away with that. Over 150, you can't get away with that. 2 rushing touchdowns, although the last one was in garbage time. 2 rushing touchdowns, 2 touchdowns off of play action, you're going to lose the game. Plain and simple. The game is out of hand at that point. You allow over 150 yards rushing. It was well over that, by the way. It was well over 150 yards. I just can't remember exactly what it is. I just know it was over 150 yards. We didn't do enough to win the game on defense. We ain't enough to do anything on offense whatsoever. You're going to get blown out. Plain and simple. That's just the way it goes. This game was lost, okay? I'm going to tell you exactly where this game was lost at. It's 4th down and 11. We're on their side of the field. All we need is to pick up a 1st down somehow, some way. We throw the ball to Devontae Parker. They don't call PI, which is what it was. We turn the ball over on downs. We get another 15-yard, and I don't even care about that 15-yard penalty because the refs need mouth. The refs killed us on 2 PIs. One was for a 3rd down conversion that would have been if they didn't call it on Needham, which he did not PI. The second one, Devontae Parker got hooked with his left arm. with his right arm, tried to catch it one-handed with his left arm, and they swallowed the whistle. Those two plays destroyed the game for us. I'm like, okay, we're going to lose. I just sat back after that. I blew up. All right, I ain't going to lie. I blew up at the screen, screaming this and that. Like Parker, I probably would have some choice words for that ref myself if I seen him. I sat back after that, watched the rest of the game, didn't say a word because I already knew. At that point, this game is over. They go and get a touchdown after the Needham one. They go, I don't know. I can't remember what happened after the Devontae Parker one. But I just knew the game was over. At that point, the game, I don't care. The game's over. We're not going to do anything. If we could have got a touchdown there, make it 10-17, maybe this whole game is different. Maybe we play different on defense. I don't know. It doesn't matter because the refs, Tua, and the defense didn't show up. All right, well, the refs showed up. All right, but the refs, just like the rest of the season, there's other games where we could have lost because of the refs, but we ended up winning in spite of the refs. This one, the refs helped out. All right, the refs said, you know what? We're going to make sure the Dolphins lose today. All right, they were part of the problem as well. All right, coaching. We got out-coached, plain and simple. We got out-coached in a number of ways. On defense, they were just killing us. All right, any zero blitz we ran, they had an answer for, which I knew was going to be the case. All right, you don't send zero on Tannehill. You can make it look like zero and you back everybody out, but you don't send zero on Tannehill because he's going to eat it. That's exactly what happened, all right? That's exactly what happened. We tried to blitz him. He had an answer for it every time. The only time we got sacks is when we sent four, except for one time when we sent Baker and he just beat his man, all right? It was 5-on-5. He beat his man, and we get the sack. But other than that, he had an answer for everything we had. Good job, Tannehill. Y'all did y'all thing. Y'all deserve to win. Y'all were a better team today. We got a lot of work to do, guys. We have a lot of work to do. Tua's got work to do. Defense, overall, I didn't mind what I saw, from the defense, except they were able to run when they needed to run, and that was a problem for us. Coaching, we got a lot of work to do. On the offense, after the big play by Waddle, they resorted to what they did last week. Maybe it is true. You get a big play, oh snap, we finally got something. TDS said it, and so did Colin. Oh snap, we got a big play. Let's try all the trickery in the world. Why? None of that stuff worked. Okay? None of it worked. Why even go to it? That's on the play caller. Okay? That's on Gotsy up top. Calling stupid stuff. Okay? We lost. We deserve to lose. It is what it is. Jacksonville, okay, lost badly to the Pats. They put up a 50-burger on these boys. We're going to lose next week as well. We're going to end our season 8-9. I suspected that this is what was going to happen in my live stream a few weeks ago. I was hoping for something different. Looks like that's going to be the case. If we win next week, boy, that'll tell me something because, man, there's no way we should win next week the way we've been playing. Absolutely not. Not the way we've been playing. I shouldn't say that. The way we played today. All right, now we could go out there next week and we could possibly play a good game against the Pats. I just don't see it right now because I'm in my feelings. And yes, I am in my feelings. And I have the right to be in my feelings because the team been doing this to us. For those that were saying, man, you sure are skeptical, or man, you sure don't believe, this is why. Okay, this is why. Because the Dolphins have done it to us plenty of times before. And every last time we went on a long winning streak, we got smoked the game that we lost. It wasn't close. We get smoked every time. We go on a long winning streak. The game that we lose, we get smoked. Now, I told my brother, I was like, I'd rather lose this way than to lose the way the Chiefs lost today. The way the Chiefs lost today, I wouldn't want to lose that way. That's the worst way to lose in the NFL. Close game like that, you stop them on fourth down, penalty, and I don't want to lose like that. I'd rather lose getting blown up because I already know the game's over with like 5-6 minutes left. And honestly, they probably could have scored even more points if they didn't take their foot off the gas because Bravo got so much respect for Flores. We got work to do. A lot of y'all, I know you're going to say, get rid of Tua, get rid of this and that. But here's the silver lining in this game. And if there's any silver lining, this is it. Tannehill didn't do that great. They won because they have a better defense than we have, which is true. Better weapons, obviously, on defense as well, especially against the run. They have weapons on offense. They have an offensive line. They have a running game. It doesn't matter what running back's back there. They're able to run the ball. They're 11-5. Why can't the Dolphins use that same formula? Tua, in time, can be better than Tannehill, okay? Tannehill is 33 years old. Tua is 23, 24. You give Tua that type of offense with a running game like he had in Alabama and weapons galore, we can be 11-5. We might not be 13-3, 14-2 at this point, but we could be 11-5 at this point, 12-4 at this point. We can win the same way the Titans are winning. We just got to build up to that point, all right? We build up to that point, we can win with Tua as our quarterback, and maybe even a little bit better than that because he has at least pocket presence, and he'll fix some things and get some things squared away. I'll holler at y'all in the next week. Y'all already know what it is. Fins up till we die. This is still my team. I'm going to watch next week with excitement, all right, because we got a chance to go over 500, although I don't believe it's going to happen because the Pats put a 50 burger on the team we lost to. All right, now it is about matchups. And yes, we did not have Byron Jones or X that game against the Jacksonville Jaguars in a game we should have won, by the way. But, right now, I just don't see no light at the end of the tunnel. I'll holler at y'all in the next one. Fins up.